everyone, it's Lesh here from livinglesh.com, a luxury, lifestyle, fashion, motherhood, everything kind of blog, and I'm here with another YouTube video to do a review slash unboxing slash try on with a new subscription service that I've tried now for the second time called Nuuly. So for those who don't know, Nuuly is a subscription service that is by the URBN brand. It's URBN, which also houses Free People, Anthropologie, and of course Urban Outfitters, which is where I actually got this dress from that I'm wearing right now. So for us, I decided to go and look at Nuuly because last time when I did a kind of try on and just to do an overall beginner's review about the initial service, I found a couple of outfits that I really liked, and I was very tempted to buy a lot of them at the time, but I kind of slowed my roll and said, let me try this out one more time. So the reason why I'm trying it out again is because my family has family photos coming up. We're going to get some family portraits done so we can hang them around the house, because the only photos that we have around our house are pictures of my husband and I, and of course individual photos of my son, who is now 9 months. And we want to do the final professional looking family photos of all of us, rather than me trying to take them or my husband trying to take them and us running back and forth behind in front of the camera or using our own. So might as well, invest a little in ourselves and get our family photos that we can actually do in our son's first year. So because I was like, let me figure out what outfit I want to go through, instead of finding a very formal dress and buying it and may not wearing it again, which a lot of us end up doing. We buy these outfits, we wear them once, and we're like, why did I buy this? And we end up spending a lot more money, and then when we sell it or donate it, we get maybe like 2% back. So I decided, why not try Nuuly, and if I like, or not try it, we'll try it again and try it to get an outfit to wear for this, and then if I really love it, I'll keep it, and if not, let's figure this out. So I went and did another Nuuly. I got a little one in, and I focused on finding outfits that I felt like would be perfect for our family photos, and that I would be able to match my husband and my son's outfits with them and make it easier to find. There's plenty of baby clothes out there, so that was easy to find clothes for him, especially we can do kind of plain, so I've already matched some with some of the outfits I've already got or tried on. And of course my husband, he's just planning on wearing a white shirt and jeans, which works with everything. So I want to take you through the Nuuly that I got. Now, I was actually able to get a little bit more. I got one extra, because typically with Nuuly, for those who don't know, you get 6 outfits that you can keep and try on and wear for a month. And it's different than a lot of other subscription services where they say, we'll give it to you for a few days, try it on, see what you like, and then send back anything you don't like. It's like Stitch Fix. This is more like a keep it for a month, wear it, don't worry about washing it, we'll wash it when you get back, and you can kind of just wear it to whatever occasions and give you that kind of the use that you want to, which I really like. It's not one of those try-on boxes like you get kind of like even with Amazon. They do that. I wanted something where I was able to wear it and not feel guilty, like, oh, I'm wearing these outfits, I'm still sending it back. They actually want you to do that, and they give you the tools to do so. So instead of me sitting here talking all about it, let me show you some of the outfits that I got. And of course, I will link everything below, including how to get a Nuuly. And then some of these outfits are actually on sale, so you can buy them through Nuuly if you want to try a Nuuly, try it on, and then buy it. Or of course, there are some direct links where you can just buy it from the URBN brand if you would like to. So I've linked all of that below for you as we've going through. And of course, check out the price points. It depends on what you want to get. Remember, these are a lot more formal-ish. Some are very formal, casual, I'd like to say. But again, let me stop talking so much and get into this. So one of the first dresses I got, I decided to step outside of my comfort zone. And I got this black off-the-shoulder gown, and it's by the brand Love Shack Fancy. This is a size 2. You're not going to be able to see a lot of it, and this is not in a petite, so it did run long on me. It has this kind of frill on it, and it is kind of like a satin-ish material. So I decided to try this, not that I was looking to wear black in I might have thought about it, but black in our family photos. But I liked because of how out the skirt was, because in my mind I kind of visualize I can fan out the skirt on the ground and have my son sit on it as if it's like part of his blanket, which is something we've been trying to do with some photos. So I tried this one to kind of get that look. It wasn't particularly my favorite, and of course stepping outside my comfort zone, but it fit very well other than the length, which of course because it's not petite, but it is a light fabric, and it would be something that if someone's interested in wearing to kind of like a festival or some kind of party where you can dance and you're moving, this would be great for it. And if this is your style, go for it. But it definitely is more of like a formal kind of look. Or even I feel like if people who do black bridesmaid dresses, this would be like a great bridesmaid dress to keep getting over and over again. So this other dress was also a non-petite dress, and it is more of a winter gown, but since we're going to be inside for our studio, I decided to try this out too. And it is this red gown with the frills on the side, and this is a size 2, again, not petite, and it says Camille and Beth, I think I'm saying it right. I liked how this fit because it fit like to my body. When I tried it on, I didn't zip it up all the way, and I liked the way that it like still stayed kind of tight at the bottom but still lets you move. So I feel like if I were going to a winter wedding sometime and I actually kept this, it would be perfect for a winter wedding. And again, even if like you're looking for bridesmaid dresses right now for you know, maybe you're doing a red theme, I would definitely try this out and even purchase this for like your bridesmaids, because of course they can keep wearing this, and it's very a very light material to the fact where it still keeps you warm, but it's not like too constricting if it's for a winter wedding. I wouldn't wear it in the summer or the spring because it is kind of thicker in that sense, but it is light for the winter, if you kind of get what I'm talking about. The next dress I'm going to show you is this floral little poofy dress from, it's a small. The brand is Hemant and Nandita. So I did really like this dress. I liked that it has this kind of unique design and floral print about it. And I also liked how it had this element of the poof sleeve that wasn't too poofy. And then like, of course, when you spin, it moves with you. So I really actually like this. This is one I'd probably consider keeping because I feel like I can wear it to different outings, or even like if we get an Easter dress and I would wear this from year to year. So if I mean, I am considering keeping some of these. So, and like actually purchasing them, which you can through Nuuly. So for those who don't know, if you end up liking anything, you just want to keep it, you don't send it back, they'll just charge the card that is on file that you're getting the Nuuly through. So keep that in mind if there's anything that you end up really, really liking. So I would consider this, I'm considering this dress for our family photos because it is something that I feel like would play off of white shirts for my husband and my son while giving me a little pop of color. And then I can use one of these colors as their pants, or even if it's just jeans, because there is that jean color in there, and I can match that with that. So the next dress is probably the one I'm really, really leaning towards for our family photos. I really love this one. This is like high on my really May keep list, just because it has this different element. So this is a Alice Mccall dress, and I think, let me look at the size. I got a size 2 in this as well. So this dress gives you enough space, and it's enough like space where you don't feel constricted, but it still is form-fitting, if you know what I mean. And I did like how this lace kind of lays on your body, and it looks like, you know, it's not fully see-through, but it is see-through. And you do get the coverage inside, so if you're one of those people like me who doesn't like wearing bras with these because you feel like it's going to peek through, which of course you don't want it to do. And I tried on a bra with this, and it did, like, you could kind of see it on each end. So you're supposed to go braless with this, which has those inserts to keep you covered and, you know, all the things you need. And of course, if you have those ones where you can just put over your boobs and then go that way. And I did like how this gave these little layers at the bottom, and I do like the color of it. So this is definitely something, again, I'm like really considering keeping because I really liked it a lot. And this is probably number 1 on my May do for our family photos, because again, you can do white and blue. It's pretty easy. And this dress, which is very trendy, it's that tie-dye theme. It is 2 pieces, as you can see. It has the slip underneath, and then the dress that goes over it to keep the element, I guess, not the element, but the look. You obviously don't wear this by itself, but you have the part that goes over it. I do like this. This is another one I'm considering keeping. Not one that I would probably wear for our family photos. I just wouldn't want our family photos to have this kind of loose style. So when you see in the try-on that it's not fully fitted on the side, and I felt like I needed a belt, which may be missing from the Nuuly because there are belt loops on this, but it wasn't in the Nuuly itself. So I feel like it's supposed to have a belt, but again, you know, when you do subscription services, there may be pieces that are missing depending on who got what and who sent what back, but it's not like a huge biggie for me. So I think like if I were to keep it, I would just ask or just say like, you know, this wasn't sent. If they can find a belt that goes with it, can I get it someplace? If I do that, I'll let you know how that goes. If I have I can give feedback on that and say this did work out. But I do like how this kind of ombres, the tie-dye ombres into it. And it is a great dress for the spring and the summer. Another dress is this dress, and I think I skipped the brand name on the last one, but I'm not sure I can find it on this one. But this is a size 2, and I think this is also a petite. This is Alice Mccall as well, and it is a size 2. And when it zippers up, it's actually an open back and side slit. So I did like this was good for the spring, and that you have this kind of, it's like an event dress, and that it has these see-through sleeves. It gives you a light fabric, and then it has everything open. And then I also appreciate that this is pretty much brand new. So you can get that this was originally at Free People. And the price on it right now on this tag actually says $450. So I will actually look and see if it's still valued at $450 right now. And I will put that in the description below what the values are for each piece, in case, like, again, you're looking to get a Nuuly, you're just like, I'm going to rent these pieces, or you're like, you know, I want to buy this and go straight to it. But that's the one great thing is there may be dresses you go into Urban or Free People to get, and you look at and you're like, I just can't afford this price right now. This is a great way to still wear those outfits without spending the full price on it. But I did like how this fit. I did like the movement of this, and this is like another contender for the family photos. Again, the long sleeve won't make it too hot because we're like indoors, but it also gives you enough space where I'm not feeling like overwhelmed in the dress. And the last one, and this is probably one that I'm really also considering, so this and the blue one is what I'm considering on keeping. This was the first one that I tried on when I first got the Nuuly, and this is a size 2 in petite, I'm pretty sure. And I can't find it. Obviously this one doesn't have a tag, it's not brand new, but this is a Yumi Kim dress in a size small. And Yumi Kims I know are pretty pricey. I've seen those in the store, so again, I'm going to try to put the prices below. But I did like how this flattered my figure here and also made me look taller, because I am 5'3", so I'm not very tall, but with these petite outfits and the way that they kind of accentuate the petite frame and then still have that high-low look in this dress gave me that taller look. So I try to add pieces like this to my closet to make me look a whole lot taller than I actually am. So this is probably the number 2 on my list of things to wear for our family photos, but this is also, with that blue dress, the other one that I'm thinking about keeping permanently. So this is the Nuuly, and it comes like this in the mail. They ship it with the little tag in the front, which of course I'm not going to show because I don't want you all knowing where I live. And then inside is all the clothes that they actually truly fit in there. And then also you'll find like the other tag where you can send it back. All you do is take it out, take yours out, slip this in here. It kind of velcros out, and then you can send it back. So my overall impression, having this being the second Nuuly that I have received, I'm really liking Nuuly. So I have tried a lot of subscription services. For Stitch Fix, I tried that and I was an ambassador for a while, so I will be completely transparent about that. And I do like them. So the thing with Stitch Fix is it gives you the opportunity for 3 days to try on the pieces that you've picked out or that were sent to you. Not you've picked out, because you don't get to pick them out. They send them to you based off of you know, the stylist. And there are a lot of pieces that got sent to me where I was like, yes, this is perfect for me. And of course there were some where I was like, you know, maybe this is not for me right now. If you get 3 days to try them on, you send them back. And they are a great price point. So if you're looking for that where you're adding pieces to your closet, that's definitely where you want to go. When things you're looking to keep, I recommend Stitch Fix for that purpose. Now for this probably, the Nuuly compares against Rent the Runway. Now, I used to use Rent the Runway when I went to Fashion Week in New York, and I had nothing against them. Having to go through that process was a little bit more difficult for me, and it was a lot more trying to find, especially for that forum, was to find more designer pieces. And right now in my day-to-day, I'm not looking for designer pieces. Even when I'm going to weddings, I'd rather wear something that's a little bit more casual dressy rather than super designer. And a lot of times where I find those designer pieces, they're meant to be sample sizes, so that what's in your size, it's not fully fitted for you. Like I'd find a size 2 where it was like very loose on the side, and then it was very hard to find petite pieces for me. Now, recently with Rent the Runway, I have found out a lot of information about how they're handling things in the pandemic when it comes to their workers and how things happened. Now, again, it is a source of, it's an article, so who knows what's going on. It could just be that someone's angry, or it could be the other way. Either way, I feel like no matter what it is, and I trust Huffington Post, so if you haven't read that article, I'll link that below as well for you to read if you're interested in hearing about it. But from reading it, I was a little thrown off and a little like, I'm not sure about them. And I've had experiences with Rent the Runway where I was just like, I got this piece, it had a hole in it, had stains on it, so they kind of turned me off. And I went to the store once in New York, and the customer service was very well once I was able to grab somebody. I'm not one where I want to search for people, and then I'm searching for people, then I have to wait like 4 or 5 people. Or when I put in an appointment and the appointment's run 30 minutes late and no one feels like, oh, I'm sorry, I kind of was thrown off by that. But I don't want to get too much into them, that's just my experience. With Nuuly, I really love it because it's giving me pieces for stores and brands I already shop. I already shop at Free People, Urban Outfitters, and Anthropologie. I'm at the King of Prussia Mall where I usually shop. They're right in one area, so I'm already going there. And when I get to the store and I see pieces, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I love this, and I look at the price point, and I'm like, $400, $500 for a dress or $300 for a dress is really nice for an occasion that I want to wear it for, but I may only wear it once, and I'm like, I don't want to make that full investment where I want to just get a couple pieces. Whereas like if they're like simple pieces, of course I'll get them, but something I know I'm going to wear once, I just want to be able to wear it once. So the fact that they released Nuuly for that point where you can wear it and still send it back is amazing. So to be able to get these pieces and even say, okay, I've worn this, am I going to wear it again? I can keep it. And the Nuuly is not too expensive. So to get it for each month, you're paying $88. So for $88, you're getting up to 6 pieces, and then every once in a while you'll get free extras. So I actually had 2 free additions that I could put in there, so I got 7 for this one. I'm still saving one, and the fact that Nuuly lets you pause things is really great. So I currently, from my last try, paused it because we're in the middle of a pandemic, so I'm just like, I don't really need this. So I decided to get this Nuuly for the fact that I'm getting the family photos done while still social distancing, and then I'm going to pause it again. And they're very understanding of the circumstances of the situation, and they're not trying to scam anybody. And to be able to get these pieces so quickly was amazing too. I literally went on and I picked out my pieces. That's the one thing with Nuuly. You pick out your pieces. You get to read the reviews, whether it's true to size, not true to size. So of course, after you're done, they do ask you to fill out those reviews. So I was able to pick out those pieces, put them in my cart, and I think within like 2 days it was here. They did a very fast shipping method, which I was very, happy with. I felt like if it was another 4 to 5 days, I probably wouldn't even care. But the fact that it got here so quickly was great. And they are addressing information about what's going on with the pandemic and how they're treating people. And of course, with the Urban brand overall, with the Nuuly, Urban Outfitters, Anthropologie, Free People, they're very good at taking care of their workers. I've been to the hub in Philadelphia, and they are wonderful with how they take care of people and the benefits they give. But that's just my opinion on them. You can do your own research and read more about it, but I feel like they're doing a great job. So again, back to the Nuuly, I picked out my pieces. They sent it to me very quickly. I was able to try it on. So I will get to keep this until the end of, or towards the end of June. And they send you a reminder saying, your Nuuly needs to be sent back soon. And of course, you need an extension. They do work with you. They don't want to pressure you saying you send these back. But of course, you still can't keep them for 3 or 4 months, because at that point, they're going to be like, you're going to need to buy them. So again, anything that you want to keep, you just don't send it back, and they'll charge the card on file. I haven't got to the point where I've asked, okay, I have a card on file, but I want you to charge a different card. But I feel like if you contacted them, they may be able to help you. They may just have you switch the cards and then switch them back. I'm not sure, but that's something that if you're interested in doing, you can look into. And again, most of these pieces are things that are also being sold in store. So it's not like they're giving you a lot of pieces that were last season or the season before. They're trying to give you current items that you can still wear without having to pay full price for them, because they understand the people. They understand that people go in the store and they see these amazing things and they just go, I can't afford this right now, but I would love to wear it. So I'm actually, wearing these pieces. Some of them I'm sending back, but it gives me also the opportunity to try on things in the comfort of my own home that I wouldn't normally actually wear. So I'm also going to link my first review that I put on my blog below in the description to kind of share with you my initial review and some more background information about Nuuly in case I miss any questions here that you may have. And of course, if you have questions that I'm not answering in this video or in my blog posts, leave a comment on either one of them and I'd happy to answer you with my experience. And I'm pretty sure I'm continuing with Nuuly, so you'll hear more about it as I'm going through it. But I think that's really all I have right now. So I'm a huge fan of Nuuly. If I were to give this a 10 out of 10, I'd probably give this 11. I'm really in love with this. It's probably one of my favorite clothing subscription services that I've actually used so far. Again, nothing against the other ones that I've used. I think this is just based off of my lifestyle and things I want to do, fits me a little bit better. Again, Stitch Fix, it was just more of a try on than send back, was too quick for me, but be able to actually wear the stuff and send it back without having to worry of, ruining it and cleaning it, and just getting the opportunity to wear things that I wouldn't normally pay for myself, or things I want to wear one at a time, and just have those outfits really, really works. So again, you might see these outfits shared on my Instagram or in blog posts as I style them some more, so you can get kind of a little bit more of a feel of what they look like in case you're thinking about buying them or just trying out Nuuly for yourself. But again, thank you all for coming by. I hope you love this review and this try on, and I can't wait to share with you all our family photos as well as some of the ways I've styled these looks outside the family photos. So see you next time. Thanks. Bye.